Hey man, if you're looking to buy some of the cheapest and most reliable NBA 2K20 MT, make sure you check out u4gm.com, and at checkout, don't forget to use code Jake for a 5% discount. Alright y'all, so let's just be honest, man. 2K goes ahead and drops a Galaxy Opal Steve Nash. At that point, I really didn't have a choice. Obviously, we had to bring back this series, man. Welcome back to episode number 7 of Steve SUNS. Yes, we're going to be picking up where we left off in the series. Something I think that's great about the Steve SUNS series is, honestly, you could tune in at any episode and you could really just start pick up watching. It's not like you're going to be missing out on anything. I mean, the other episodes are great. They're entertaining. They're a lot of fun. But one of the main things I want to do with this series was make it extremely simple and easy to follow. So really quick, man, let's just start off with a refresher, or if you are new to this series, man, let me give you guys the rundown of the rules of Steve SUNS. On the screen right here and by the title of this series, as you guys can tell, this is all about Steve Nash and the way he performs in some MyTeam Unlimited games. This series is centered around a currency called dimes, okay, and performing well in games is going to get us more dimes. For example, you guys can see the first upgrade, 50, 40, 90. That's 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% at the free throw line. If we're able to achieve that in a game with Steve Nash, we get ourselves 3 dimes in the bank. And just going down the list, you guys can see 25 points is 2 dimes. His career high right there, 48 points. If we achieve that, we get ourselves a bonus 2 dimes on top of that. 10 assists in the game, we get 2 dimes. His career high, 23 assists, we get a bonus 2 dimes. And then if we get a win out there, we get 2 dimes. And a rage quit or a 20-point win is going to be a bonus dime on top of that. And obviously, we're going to have some downgrades in this series as well, because we can't be playing like trash with Steve Nash. So if we do get 5 turnovers in a game, that's going to be minus 2 dimes. Under 80% free throw percentage, minus 2 dimes. Under 5 assists, minus 2 dimes. Under 50% field goal percentage, minus 1 dime. And a loss is also minus 1 dime. So now you might be asking yourself, okay, so what's the point of all these dimes? You know what I'm saying? What do we really do with these? So now flipping over to the dime market, this is where you guys get active in the comment section. You guys let me know what tier player we're going to be picking up with the dimes that we currently have in our bank. You guys can see an amethyst card is 5 dimes, a diamond card is 9 dimes, a pink diamond is 13 dimes, and a Galaxy Opal is 20 dimes. And the one rule of the players that you guys are going to tell me to pick up is they had to have played on the Phoenix Suns at any time in their career. So as long as they've thrown on a Phoenix Suns jerseys, they are eligible to make this squad. You guys can recommend any players underneath that category. Also, I did want to mention I did lower the cost of pink diamonds and Galaxy Opals just because teams nowadays, they are just full of Galaxy Opals. I don't want this series to go on for crazy long, you know what I'm saying? I do want us to be able to get some really good players a little bit quicker. I just feel like it's more exciting. I want to play with the GOATed team out here with the Steve Nash. But getting those in-game accolades is not the only way that we can get ourselves dimes in this series. Also, in every single video, there is going to be a like goal, okay? If you guys do hit that like goal, we get ourselves a bonus 3 dimes at the start of the next episode. And speaking about the like goal, we might as well set ours for this video right here. So if we get ourselves 600 likes on this video right here, at the start of the next episode, we're going to get ourselves a bonus 3 dimes deposited into the bank. And now speaking about our dime bank, because like I said, man, we are picking up where we left off. I looked last episode in number 6, we left off with a total of 24 dimes in the bank. Now I'm not going to be making any changes to the squad based off the comments in last video, just because I feel like you guys probably would have different suggestions now, considering the fact that there's a lot of former Phoenix Suns or current Suns cards in the game that are just a lot better now. So checking out the lineup on the screen, this is the squad that we left off with. I mean, it's not honestly all that bad. I think Rex Chapman is still a go-to card. Derrick Jones Jr., he can be upgraded to a pink diamond evolved. Tom Chambers, I mean, he's decent. His release is a little bit iffy, but he's got some good athleticism. Then DeAndre Ayton, one of the better diamond centers in the game. But looking at the bench, as y'all can see, I mean, we still got to make some crazy upgrades in order for this squad to be goated. So I do want to start this series with leaving you guys plenty of dimes in order for us just to get some new players, some fresh players on this team, you know what I'm saying? Really get this team looking right. And typically, I do play these games live commentary, but I figured last night, you know what? I might as well just get a quick game with the squad. I'm about to show you guys the highlights of that and just leave off this episode with plenty of dimes in the bank. You guys are going to leave me recommendations in the comment section, and then episode 8, we're going to have ourselves some brand new players on this team moving forward with the series with, because I just feel like eventually we're going to get matched up against a full Galaxy Opal team, and we're going to need some Galaxy Opals out there. We're going to need some updated pink diamonds in this squad. So like I said, I hopped into a quick game for you guys last night, man, debuting this brand new Galaxy Opal Steve Nash in the squad that we did leave off on last episode. We're going up against a 97 overall team as well. So this one's going to be tough out here, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, this Galaxy Opal Steve Nash is a straight up dog. First possession right here, throwing up an alley-oop, man, picking up our first assist on that one. And then Tom Chambers, I really didn't expect this card to go off for me, but corner 3 ball, our first 5 points on the game. That's going to be easy 2 assists, but our first bucket with Steve Nash right here, easy mid-range pull-up, man. Just starting to get into my bag, just reminding myself of the animations that the Steve Nash is coming with, because I do remember him having such a good release. And now that this Galaxy Opal is coming with such amazing stats and badges, man, we're going to have even more fun with him out there. Look at the hop step though go inside up against that pink diamond Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, someone, you know what I'm saying, eligible for this team right here. But look at this step back. Steve Nash over Magic Johnson. I was honestly trying to go in for a driving layup right there, but hey man, we'll take the green light. Look at this spin off as well. There's just something about Steve Nash which I'm actually really happy about, because I'm just really not that great when it comes to Steph Curry cards in 2K. I know that Curry's a beast, but man, the thing about Steve Nash is I just go off with him in 2K, throwing up an alley-oop right here. So yeah, I'm just always such a big fan of his release right here. Nice behind the back move on that Magic Johnson, getting a little hop step inside, getting fancy with it. We got ourselves 10 points, 4 assists in this game so far. I'm gonna make sure I come out here and I get you guys some dimes though. For next episode, we can go on a little bit of a spending spree, get you guys a nice amount in the bank, because we gotta make some upgrades to the squad right here. Look at that move right there, in and out move from Steve Nash, getting Magic Johnson, and yes, this Steve Nash has himself like an 80 driving dunk. I'll show you guys the stats of him after this game right here, but pretty sure he's coming with the 80 driving dunk. Every now and then he'll catch himself in animation. Look at us working down low in the post. It's all good, man. We're not an oversized center, but we're not an oversized point guard, but we can get ourselves some post moves down low. That's going to be another lane right here, but it's all good. DeAndre Ayton, that is going to be our 10th assist on the game, so that's going to be +2 dimes in the bank right there for that accolade. But we're going to keep running it up, man. You guys can see we're at 23 points on the game, so we might as well get to these 25 points right here for another 2 dimes in the bank. An amazing part about that is these are going to be free throws. The one thing about free throws with Steve Nash is we need it for the 50, 40, 90 accolade in order for us to get 3 dimes. So you guys can see 25 points, 10 assists, 10 of 16 from the field, only 2 turnovers, 3 of 5 from 3, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. So currently we are on pace for that 50, 40, 90 starting out this second half. A little bit of defense from that DeAndre Ayton, hitting a little hesitation. He doesn't know who to guard. I'm gonna throw up that lob, man. I love Steve Nash. I just love him and his playmaking ability, so I'm definitely gonna be passing a lot in this series. But green lights from this card. This game was a little bit more about scoring, don't get me wrong. Like, once we get some more Galaxy Opals out there, I'm gonna be sharing the ball a little bit, but I want to see what this Steve Nash can do scoring. I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of buckets with him, getting inside right here, getting a pump fake, just being patient with it. You guys can see with this takeover, pump fakes, he's gonna overextend on that one. Easy mid-range pull-up from Steve Nash. 34 points on the game up to this point. He's also got himself 14 assists, 1 steal, still only 2 turnovers going into the fourth quarter, and yet we still got that 50, 40, 90 locked in. So as long as we have an efficient fourth quarter right here, we are going to be balling out with some dimes after this game, getting inside. Another mid-range pull-up for that DeAndre Ayton. 71-58 is the score. I'm getting baseline with it. You guys can see Steve Nash doesn't over dunk. You know what I'm saying? He's not just dunking every single time he gets a lane, which I do prefer, because I mean, you guys know how unrealistic that is. Steve Nash, I don't know if he ever dunked in a game. Pretty sure he had the ability and athleticism. Speaking of dunks right here, an alley-oop to Steve Nash, but yeah, he just never did it in a game. Right here though, amazing defense, man. We were able to control this game pretty much throughout. Nothing crazy on the leads ever. He was able to get it close here and there, but look at the green light pull-up, man. Steve Nash, sharp takeover now, 47 on the game, and 48 is his career high, and we get ourselves a bonus 2 dimes. So right here, quick step back, Stephen Curry, you got to get your hand up quicker, man. Wasn't quite a 3 ball, so I'm like, all right, I think the boys want to see 50. I think the boys want to see a 50 piece from Steve Nash. Back with this series right here. Look at this steal, finishing off 2-hand dunk in transition. Amazing game from this Galaxy Opal Steve Nash, and just the Suns in general, man. We shot 75% from the field, 67% from 3. Yes, that is 10 of 15 from 3. Rebounding was pretty good as well. I mean, we got ourselves 9 steals out there, only 3 turnovers. That is huge for us. And then flipping over to Steve Nash, man, 51 points on the game, 3 rebounds, 17 assists. 3 steals, 21 of 28 from the field, 7 of 10 from 3, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. You guys can see only 2 turnovers. So real quick now, let's just look at the rundowns of what upgrades we were able to achieve. Obviously, we went 50, 40, 90, so that's going to be +3 dimes. We were able to get ourselves 25 points. That's going to be +2 dimes. 48 points on top of that. That's his career high. We were able to drop 51, so there's going to be +2 dimes on top of that. We were able to get ourselves 10 assists out there, +2 dimes. Also able to get the win, so there's 2 dimes. And unfortunately, I'm just not realizing this. We only won by 18. Pretty sure I could have got that 20-point win. Wasn't really paying attention to the score at the end, but we're not going to be able to get that +1 bonus dime on top of that. But real quick, running through the downgrades, we didn't have 5 turnovers. We didn't shoot under 80% from the free throw line. We didn't have under 5 assists. We weren't under 50% field goal, and obviously we didn't catch a loss, so we don't get any downgrades from that game. But like I said earlier from episode 6, we had ourselves 24 dimes in the bank. From that game right there, we were able to get ourselves 11 total dimes. So 24 plus 11, that is going to be 35 total dimes in the bank now. Flipping over to the dime market now, this is where you guys get active in the comment section. You guys are going to let me know which players we're going to be picking up for next episode, what upgrades we're going to be making to the squad. Once again, the only rule of the players that you guys can suggest for this team is they had to have been a Phoenix Sun at least one time in their career. And I know not everyone off the top of their head can just remember Phoenix Suns players, so I'm going to give you guys a little recommendations. Just some eligible options out there for this squad right here. Just some former Phoenix Suns players, some Suns cards out there. And keep in mind, this is definitely not everyone that's going to be able to make the squad, but these are just some players out there that we still do need to pick up for this team right here. So yeah, man, let me know which players we're going to be picking up for the start of next episode. And also don't forget the like goal for this video is going to be 600. So if we do hit that like goal, we're going to get ourselves an extra 3 bonus dimes at the start of the next episode. And man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, this Galaxy Opal Steve Nash is looking absolutely crazy. 6'3", 99 offense, 99 defense. He's got himself a 97 on the drive layup, 97 on the drop foul, 98 on the mid-range and 3-ball. You guys can see the 80 driving dunk. That's why he was able to get animations out there. 98 on the ball handle, of course, 99 passing accuracy, also a 97 steal with a 90 perimeter defense. Of course, 99 speed with ball. This Steve Nash literally feels so fast out there. Moving forward the series, you guys can see what players we got currently on our team. The most liked comment are going to be the moves that we're going to be making for next episode. We're going to be spending our dimes. And yeah, episode number 7 of Steve's Suns. We are back with the series. We're going to be going strong with it. This one's in the books. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.